wanted to do some of my favorite winter dry skincare products, dry skin in general type products. So I wanted to do a few type, I guess, disclaimers in this video just because I don't mention any sunscreen in this video. I do wear sunscreen every day, even during the winter time. I'm just focusing in this video on products that really moisturize my skin. I'm going to go through body wash, face wash, body lotions, face masks, face lotions, potions, everything. The only thing I just don't touch on in here is sunscreen, and I can do that in a separate video if you want, but I do wear sunscreen on a daily basis. I wear SPF 25 to about 50, somewhere around in that range, or no, 30 to 50, somewhere around in that range, but I just don't mention any in here. I'm also going to try and give you a basic price range on some of these products. A lot of them I'm going to link down below from the Ulta website, just because it's the easiest place for me to link things as of now. But some of these things you can't find at Ulta, so I'm going to give you like a range of a price, and I'll kind of tell you the stores that you can find them at. So yeah, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to first start off with body care moisturizing products, just because I always talk about face stuff first anyway. But the thing I'm going to talk about, the very first thing I'm going to talk about is this Up and Up Deep Moisturizing Body Wash. This is the one that they compare to Dove. So this was just, it was one of the cheapest things, and I think this does unfortunately have some fragrance in it. Let me double check. I'm not seeing, oh yeah, yeah, maybe. I don't actually see like actual fragrance listed in it, but sometimes it does have this. When I do use it, I do smell this kind of just fresh, clean scent. So yeah, it kind of just smells like soap. You know how like fresh, clean soap smells? That's kind of how this smells. This Up and Up brand can only be found at Target, and it is $3.49. You can also buy this in a 2-pack for around the $5 range I saw online. So this is a Target brand only, and it's pretty good. It hasn't irritated my skin or made it feel drier or anything like that. But I just wanted to mention a body wash in this video, just because if you're in need of a body wash that's like pretty basic, gentle, no fuss, this one's pretty good, and I feel like it's just as good as Dove. We typically use Dove body wash, but this happened to be cheaper, and my husband and I have been trying to just find cheaper alternatives for anything and everything, so that's why we picked this one up, and it's pretty good, and it's lasted us a really long time because it's a huge bottle. This is like 34 fluid ounces with a pump, so this lasts forever. Alright, for body moisturizers, I'm going to mention two, and Dante is bumping into the camera, sorry. The very first body moisturizer I have here is the Neutrogena Hydraboost Body Gel Cream. This is a fragrance-free one. They do have one with fragrance in it, but I always get the fragrance-free one just because it's better for you. Even though the fragrance in this line is kind of nice smelling and kind of like fresh smelling, I just try to keep everything fragrance-free for me. So this is pretty good. The other one I'm going to mention, I use both of them in combination together, so I'll put this on first, and then the other cream that I'm about to mention here in a minute after I talk about this one, I put that on top of this. But this is, I don't think this would dramatically change anything in your routine. I think it just gives me personally like a little boost of moisture. It just kind of helps boost that moisturizer up that I use. Not that it really needs it, but since I live in Colorado in a really dry climate, I always am looking for ways to really just make sure I'm nice and moisturized, that I don't feel itchy or anything like that. And I've been combining the two for a really long time and I haven't had any issues. I usually feel pretty moisturized in the morning still. Sometimes I'll throw on a cream to kind of re-moisturize my hands or my feet, those areas that get super dry. So this can be found at Ulta, and as of now, Ulta is doing a buy one get one 40% off. This is $9.99 at Ulta, but you can find this at Target, Walgreens, and Walmart, all those kind of drugstore areas, and it could be maybe a few dollars or a few cents cheaper here or there. Where this is really awesome, you can bring this up on the face if you want. If you're needing a humectant and you're kind of a no-fuss person, you like using the same body products as your face products, you like bringing your body products up to your face, this is really good humectant for that. I've done it before. I've had no issues with it breaking me out or anything like that. The big difference in this one and the Neutrogena Hydraboost gel cream for the face is it's missing a particular ingredient that makes that face cream a little bit moisturizing, a little bit heavier than this. This is pretty, not watery, but it is kind of like a thicker gel. It's not an exact dupe to the Hydraboost gel cream for your face, but it's pretty close. It's just missing one ingredient. I can't remember the name of the ingredient that's missing, but it's missing that, and that's the ingredient that really kind of plumps up and smooths out your face. So that is, the body lotion is missing that, but that's okay. If you're someone who is just looking for a no fuss routine, this is great to bring up onto your face. So love this. Alright, so the other body product that I layer on top of that Neutrogena Hydraboost is this Vani Cream Moisturizing Skin. This one is also free of dyes, fragrance, masking fragrance, lanolin, parabens, and formaldehyde. So this is really great, no fuss, very basic. This is recommended by a lot of doctors. My husband works for an allergy clinic, and the doctor that works there actually recommends this for like really dry skin, eczema and rosacea and all those type of things. Any type of like skin allergies you have, he recommended Vani Cream. So this is great. It's for sensitive skin, has the Eczema National Association approval on it, and yeah, and it says kid friendly, so just in case you're curious, this is also kid friendly. So the Vani Cream cannot be found at Ulta, but you can find it at Target, Walmart, Walgreens, and I'm thinking probably CVS. I don't know, there's only one CVS near me and I've never been into it to even look. But those are the places that you can for sure find this, and this ranges from $6 to $14, which is like a huge range. I'm pretty sure you can also find this on Amazon, but I usually pick this up at Walgreens or Target, and I'm pretty sure the $6 range was at Target, so it's probably cheaper there. The $14 range was at Walmart, and I have no idea why. I'm not really quite sure, but that was the range it gave me. And this is just really awesome. A very thick cream. I guess I can show you the difference of textures here. So this is the Neutrogena Hydraboost Gel Cream, and it is, you can see that it's definitely kind of running down my finger there. And it is just really lightweight. When I do put both of these products on, I do it after I turn off the shower and before I get out, and I put it on wet skin. So that's kind of another tip there to kind of prevent that epidermal water loss. That's what I do, and then I'll wrap myself in a towel. So this is the Vani Cream. It is just a really thick, heavy cream. So the Vani Cream, I suggest putting this on damp skin. I feel like it's just easier to kind of work with and blend in than on dry skin. It definitely, you can feel it feels a little heavier on like dry skin. So I definitely suggest if you get Vani Cream, do it after you showered, turned off the shower before you open the curtain, and just slather this all over the place. I feel like these two things would be really great if you were pregnant and you wanted to like possibly prevent stretch marks. Stretch marks are hereditary, so you can't really prevent them. They're hereditary, so if your mom got stretch marks, you're more than likely to get them. Pretty sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe the rare case your mom got them and you didn't, but my mom never got stretch marks, so I probably won't get any when the time comes. But yeah, these two, I think, you know, they would be a great pregnancy type body moisturizing lotion routine, because, you know, companies like to put labels on products to kind of trick you into thinking, oh, it's for this specifically, and it's all basically the same thing, and then they charge you more for it. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent about that, but love these two things. Put them on damp skin after you turned off the shower. They're absolutely amazing. These are probably my most favorite things to use on my body, this especially. The other thing I've also used is CeraVe in the pump. That one is also really good. It is definitely a little bit thicker than this one and has a few more like luxurious type ingredients in there than this one. This one is really basic, no fuss, just basic. I think this is pretty much a glycerin petroleum based type cream. So, you know, be sure to check out the ingredients on both of these if you have any super sensitive skin, skin sensitivities. Lord, I can't talk today. Just in case you're like petroleum, oh, you have a reaction to petroleum because petroleum is in this, so glycerin type, just do your research, double check. So just because, you know, it says fragrance free for sensitive skin doesn't mean that you won't have a reaction. You could still possibly have a reaction, so just check and do your research. All right, moving on to face. I'm going to start with the face washes that I have, and I have two here. Why? I don't know, because I like trying things. I was actually using this Neutrogena Hydraboost Gentle Cleansing Lotion. This one is for sensitive skin, fragrance-free. Once again, just because it says that doesn't mean you won't have a reaction. But I was actually using this to remove my makeup, which it kind of did okay with, not super great. I do like this though. I like it because it's fragrance free, and I like it because it doesn't dry out my skin. It doesn't strip it or anything like that. It's kind of a basic no fuss cleanser. I feel like it is a little bit expensive for the amount you get. You get 5 fluid ounces in here, and at Ulta this cost, I have everything written down. At Ulta this cost, where did I write it down? At Ulta, this costs $8.99. So it is, I feel like, a little pricey when you can just buy the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I know Vani Cream also has a facial cleanser that's kind of hydrating. So I probably wouldn't be repurchasing this just because I don't get as much bang for my buck. But I wanted to mention it because it is actually really good. If you have dry skin. It's a very lotiony based cleanser, so it's not going to foam up on your skin or anything like that. So if you feel like your skin gets more dry with foaming cleansers, this is a really good one. The CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser is also a really good one. So I just wanted to mention it just because it is good for dry skin, and I have been using it and I do like it. It's just I feel like I don't get as much bang for my buck for this. Right. And then the next one I have been using, this is kind of new to me, but I really do actually like it. This is the Aveeno Ultra-Calming Foaming Cleanser. This one is the fragrance free. Aveeno is kind of notorious for putting fragrance in their products, which is really annoying, but they have this Ultra Calming line, which is basically all fragrance free, pretty sure. So this one is really good, and it says it's for sensitive skin, but again, you may have a reaction to it. I have heard some people saying if they're allergic to hay fever to not use this because this has hay fever in it. Let me see here. What are the ingredients? It's a type of plant, and some people have reactions to it, so just kind of look at the ingredients and kind of know what your allergies are to, stuff like that. So this could be slightly problematic if you're super allergic to like plant-based type things and hay fever or fever. But this is really good for me so far. I have normal skin, so I do get oily and dry in the winter, so I feel like the foaming here really helps kind of combat that oiliness, and I just love foaming cleansers. It's kind of like an extra unnecessary type thing to have in a cleanser, but I just like foaming cleansers. I like that feeling of them. I feel like it just really gets my skin nice and clean and all that kind of stuff. So you don't necessarily have to use a foaming cleanser, but if you like that feeling of having a foaming cleanser, this one is a really good basic fragrance-free one. Just double check the ingredients of that product in there. I just happened to see it in a review when I was looking at the reviews, and I was like, I don't think I'm allergic to that, and I haven't had any issues with this cleanser, so pretty good. That cleanser, the Aveeno Ultra Calming Foaming Cleanser, runs for $7.99 at Ulta. Right now at Ulta, Aveeno is buy one get one 50% off, so you know, you can probably find it cheaper at other stores, but at Ulta it's about $8. Alright guys, now I'm going to talk about facial moisturizers that are specifically targeted for your face. These are like facial ones. These aren't like body ones that you can bring up onto your face. These are face moisturizers. So none of these have SPF in it because I'm just focusing on hydration again. So make sure you are adding SPF to these. So the first one I'm going to talk about is what I use as my humectant, and I've been using this forever. I've gone through billions, it feels like, of these. This is the Neutrogena Hydraboost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. Make sure you get the extra dry skin one because that is the one that has no fragrance. Their basic gel cream one has that fragrance in there, which smells good, but it's not the best thing to be adding to your skin. It can cause irritation and all that kind of stuff. So I always get this one, and this is pretty expensive anywhere you go. This is at Ulta, it is $19.99, so it's basically 20 bucks. I think at Walmart you can get it for like 16 bucks, so a couple dollars cheaper here or there, but it is still a pretty pricey product for it being drugstore. I'm pretty sure you can also get this on Amazon for way cheaper too, so just kind of look around, see where you can get the best bang for your buck. But again, Ulta is doing buy one get one 40% off for Neutrogena, so I just wanted to mention that just in case you wanted to buy multiple products in the Neutrogena line, which you may. So yeah, this is really great. I put this on my skin morning and night on damp skin, so I'll wash my face and all that kind of stuff while my skin is still wet. I'll put this on to seal it in. Just like I do with my body lotions to prevent transepidermal water loss. So that's what I use this product for, and it's really great for that. Next one that I use, I have been using this one at night, and this is new to me also. This is another Aveeno product here. This is the Ultra-calmingNourishing Night Cream, which also has that same ingredient that I told you that you may or may not have an issue to. If you have an issue to it in general, if you have a reaction to hay fever or whatever it's called, it's that. I'm pretty sure it's actually a weed, like a plant weed, not the weed you smoke. Oh gosh, this is going south. But anyway, this is the Aveeno Ultra Calming Nourishing Night Cream, and this stuff is super, super thick. Even though it is really thick, I don't feel greasy at all. I will put my Neutrogena Hydraboost on, and then I will seal it in with this at night. Usually I use another product that I can use at night too that I'll mention here in a minute. But I have been using this and I really love it, and I feel like it has really improved the dryness around my nose and between my brows and on my chin. So this has been really awesome for me. Even though it's nice and thick, it doesn't feel greasy at all. And I did pick this up at Ulta, and I got this for $16.99 at Ulta. So you may find it cheaper at Walmart and Target and all those types of stores, but I went ahead and just picked this up at Ulta. This is also kind of a pricey product. Don't know why, but it kind of is. So here is the ingredient that I'm talking about. Hopefully you guys can see that you may have an issue too. It's called Feverfew. So it says it's calming, but I know someone said they had an issue with it. So this is really good though. I really like it. The other nighttime moisturizer I have been using, but I want to try the Aveeno one. I feel like this is getting overwhelming with all the moisturizers, but this one is a different balancing moisturizer, which I think has actually been renamed to Soothing Moisturizer. I actually bought this in the summer to go with my different gel because it was really drying me out. This almost felt like too heavy to use in the summer, so I have been using this in the winter at night to seal in the Neutrogena Hydraboost. So I'll kind of switch between this and the Aveeno one. But this is really awesome, no fuss, very gentle. It says a gentle pH balance formula and instantly soothes and relieves dry skin, which it did. I didn't have an issue. This is the one, this one definitely, you can kind of feel it, definitely feels a little heavy and greasy feeling, where that Aveeno one didn't to me. So just if you don't really like heavy greasy feeling moisturizers at night, you may not like this so much, but I still use it. It's still good, and I'm actually almost done with it, so that's why I ended up picking the Aveeno one up anyway, but I couldn't wait to try it out. So this is really good, no fuss type thing. If you're using the different gel, which I am no longer using, this is really good to kind of combat that dryness you get with it, because different gel is a retinol and it will basically slough off your skin and dry it out. So anyway, you can find this at Walmart, Walgreens, and Target, and it is also online only at Ulta, but this ranges from $7 to $8, somewhere around there. So, you know, it's pretty good. Just kind of be aware that this is definitely kind of one of those moisturizers you can kind of feel. So alright, and the last moisturizer I have been using, I've actually been using this in the daytime before my SPF to kind of seal in that Neutrogena Hydraboost gel cream that I put on my face on wet skin. I'll use this to kind of seal it in. The sunscreen I'm using is not really in a very moisturizing vehicle, so that's why I've just been adding this in the morning before my sunscreen on top. But this is the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer. This is the one with the pink label for combination skin. This moisturizer is really lightweight. It is water-based, so you could almost use this in place of the Neutrogena Hydraboost moisturizer as a humectant, because it is kind of like a gel cream type formula. That's what it looks like. It's really, really watery. So, you know, you could use this as a cheaper alternative to a humectant, but I have been using it to just seal in my humectant and then putting my sunscreen over it. But this is also great. It is fragrance free and all that kind of stuff, and it says it's allergy tested. Once again, just because of that doesn't mean you won't have an allergic reaction to this. But what really intrigued me is it said it would moisturize skin without leaving it oily or shiny, and I was using this a lot in the summer, both morning and night, just because my skin feels oilier in the summer. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty normal feeling when it gets hot out and all that kind of stuff. So this is really good, kind of a no-fuss basic moisturizer. You can find this at Ulta, Walmart. Well, I don't know. I looked on the Ulta website and I couldn't find it. But I did pick this up in the Ulta store. But for sure you can find this at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, probably CVS, I'm pretty sure. But the price range for this is between $9 to $12, which is kind of a big jump. But yeah, this is pretty good if you're looking for something that is really, really lightweight. So if you're someone who really dislikes moisturizers, but you know it's really important to use a moisturizer on your face, I think this is a really great option for that. Alright, and the last product that I'm going to talk about, this is kind of a bonus product. You don't necessarily need this product to have a great moisturizing skincare routine. If you're someone who just likes to treat yourself, this is really great. This is a Japanese sheet mask, and this is called the Perfect Silky Mask. I actually picked this up when I was in Washington. The Japanese stores there, well, I only went to one, but they just have a high need for those type of stores there with the drugstore based skincare there, where in Colorado you can't find anything like that, and it's very disappointing to me because I love stores like that. But I did find this on Amazon for $17.99, which is pretty pricey, but you get a ton of masks in here. I don't even know how many masks you get. You get a lot. Oh, look, I paid $19 at that store there. So I paid 20 bucks there. So it's cheaper on Amazon. Hey, look at that. When I want these again, then I'll know. Everything is in a language I cannot read, but you get a ton of masks in here. I haven't even really made a dent in this thing, but this is really awesome because this has no fragrance whatsoever in it, and it's really hard to find sheet masks that don't have any fragrance in them. So the products in here are pretty much just glycerin. It's a glycerin based sheet mask type thing, and so really just kind of basic. There is citric acid in here, which it could be problematic, but I haven't had any issues for myself here. This is what the mask kind of looks like. It has like those eye flaps that you have to flap down, which I don't really know why. I don't know. I feel like those are unnecessary, but maybe it's like an extra, I'm not sure. Anyway, when I use this, I actually got this tip from Dr. Dre. I use this in the shower after I've completely cleaned my face off of any makeup, sunscreen, daily residue that you get on your face, and I will throw this on while I'm in the shower. I actually keep this in my shower. It's like all gross and wet and nasty looking, but I will put this on, wash my body, put on a conditioning hair mask type thing, shave, do whatever, so that this kind of sits on my face. It's kind of like a wet wrap therapy, if you've ever heard of that. That's basically what I'm doing. And I have put this on without being in the shower, and it works great, but I think it works really great when you're just standing in the shower. So yeah, and you don't have to rinse this off because you're technically not supposed to rinse off sheet masks, but plus this doesn't have fragrance in it, so you definitely don't have to rinse it off if you don't want to, which I typically don't. But yeah, this is really awesome for that. I highly suggest, if you want like a pampering product or you're really into sheet masks, I highly suggest this brand, the Perfect Silky Mask. It just really makes my face look really smooth when I get out of the shower and I add all my creams. I basically just use 2 creams that night. So it just, I don't know, I just really like it. It feels like I'm doing like a spa treatment for myself, and it's just one of those extra steps if you're one of those extra people like me. It's just kind of cool and fun to have. And you know, sometimes Alex will peek in the shower and be like, ah, what are you doing? And I'm like, ah, what are you doing? So so that was necessary information for you guys. But anyway, this is really awesome, and yeah. So I hope you guys found that video helpful. It may have been a little bit long because I am a detailed person and my thoughts are just scattered everywhere, and I'm having some tongue thrust issues right now. It's just This is the second video I filmed today, so I think I'm just getting tired. But hopefully you guys found that helpful. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what your favorite kind of heavy duty moisturizers are, winter moisturizers, or just moisturizer in general. What your favorite is, that way I'm able to kind of educate myself and all my subscribers can be educated, and maybe I'll find a new product that I really like. So yeah, subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, live life in full bloom, and I will see you guys later. Bye.